In the vast tapestry of human experience, we often find ourselves ensnared by the pernicious habit of comparison. This insidious tendency to measure our worth against others' successes or failures is not merely a modern malady, it is an ancient challenge, one that the Stoics addressed with profound wisdom and clarity. Stoicism, a philosophy that has endured the ages, teaches us to anchor our sense of self, not in the shifting sands of external validation, but in the unshakable bedrock of inner virtue. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reminds us in his Meditations, the tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do, only what you do. When we compare ourselves to others, we surrender our peace to forces beyond our control. The Stoics urge us to reclaim that power, to focus not on what others possess or achieve, but on our own actions, character, and response to life's challenges. Epictetus, a former slave-turned-Stoic teacher, offers this sage counsel. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Before we delve further, grab a coffee, find a comfortable seat, and let's begin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who could benefit from it. Imagine a life where our worth is not tethered to the successes or failures of those around us. Envision the freedom that comes from embracing our own unique path, guided by our inner compass of virtue. In this life, we are not diminished by another's triumphs, nor are we inflated by their failures. We stand firm, unwavering, rooted in our own purpose and principles. The journey of Stoicism is not an easy one. It demands rigorous self-examination and a steadfast commitment to self-mastery. We must confront our deepest fears, our most destructive emotions, and transform them through the alchemy of reason and will. Seneca, another luminary of Stoic thought, admonishes us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." In our quest to rise above comparison, we must cultivate an inner citadel of contentment and self-control. This citadel is built brick by brick through daily practices of mindfulness, gratitude, and reflection. We must remind ourselves that the true measure of success lies not in external accolades, but in the cultivation of our inner virtues. The Stoics did not shy away from the harsh realities of life. They faced them with courage and equanimity. They knew that suffering and adversity are inevitable, but they also knew that within each of us lies the power to transcend these challenges. As we navigate our own journeys, let us draw strength from their wisdom. Let us strive to be resilient in the face of hardship, to remain composed amid chaos, and to be compassionate in our dealings with others. In the end, the Stoic path is one of liberation. It frees us from the shackles of comparison and competition, and leads us to a place of profound inner peace. We are reminded that we are not defined by our possessions or achievements, but by the quality of our thoughts and actions. As we walk this path together, let us support and inspire one another, knowing that our true value lies within. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Let us then cultivate thoughts that elevate, actions that inspire, and a spirit that remains unyielding in the face of life's trials. For in this lies the essence of Stoic wisdom and the key to a life of enduring fulfillment. Our lives, when observed through the lens of Stoicism, are not linear paths, but intricate mosaics composed of moments, decisions, and reflections. Each choice we make, each thought we nurture, contributes to the grandeur of this mosaic. Our role, then, is not to compare our piece of the mosaic to others, but to ensure that each piece we contribute is crafted with care, integrity, and authenticity. The Stoics teach us that our minds are the ultimate battleground. It is here that we wage the war against comparison, envy, and resentment. By mastering our thoughts, we gain the power to shape our reality. As Epictetus reminds us, we are disturbed not by events, but by the views which we take of them. Our perception is our reality, and we have the agency to mold it. We must embrace the understanding that external circumstances are often beyond our control. Wealth, status, and recognition are fickle and fleeting. Instead, we should channel our energy into what lies within our grasp: our thoughts, our actions, our responses. By focusing on our inner world, we fortify ourselves against the turbulence of the outer world. Seneca's words echo through time, urging us to recognize the true sources of contentment. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This profound wisdom calls us to ground ourselves in the present moment, to find peace and joy in the here and now, rather than in some distant and uncertain future. We are not isolated islands, but interconnected beings whose lives are interwoven with the lives of others. However, this interconnectedness should not be a source of comparison, but rather of mutual support and inspiration. When we see others succeed, let us rejoice in their achievements without feeling diminished. When we see others struggle, let us offer compassion without judgment. This is the essence of Stoic virtue: to act with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in all our interactions. Consider the story of Cato the Younger, a Stoic whose integrity and steadfastness became legendary. Despite living in a time of political turmoil and moral decay, Cato remained unwavering in his principles. He did not compare himself to others or seek validation from the corrupt society around him. Instead, he focused on living a life of virtue, guided by his inner sense of right and wrong. His example reminds us that true greatness lies not in external recognition, but in the quiet and resolute commitment to our principles. In our daily lives, we encounter countless opportunities to practice Stoic principles. Each challenge, each setback, is a chance to strengthen our character. When faced with adversity, we can ask ourselves, how can I grow from this? What virtues can I cultivate in response to this situation? By reframing our challenges as opportunities for growth, we transform our perspective and empower ourselves. Let us also remember the importance of gratitude in the Stoic practice. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, from comparison to contentment. By regularly reflecting on the blessings in our lives, we cultivate a sense of abundance and appreciation. Marcus Aurelius himself wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This simple practice of gratitude can profoundly transform our outlook and fortify our resilience. As we walk the Stoic path together, let us commit to nurturing our inner virtues, to acting with integrity and compassion, and to embracing the present moment with gratitude. Let us free ourselves from the chains of comparison and find true contentment within. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also inspire those around us to embark on their own journey of self-mastery and fulfillment. The Stoic path is a lifelong journey, a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. It is not a destination to be reached, but a way of being to be cultivated daily. By embodying Stoic principles, we create a life of meaning, purpose, and inner peace. We become beacons of wisdom and strength, guiding others toward their own inner citadel. So, let us embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, not as distant ideals, but as practical guides for living. Let us strive to be our best selves, not by comparing ourselves to others, but by cultivating the virtues that lie within us. In this journey, we find true freedom, true contentment, and true greatness. And in this, we fulfill the highest potential of our humanity. As we delve deeper into the teachings of Stoicism, we find a treasure trove of wisdom that equips us to navigate the complexities of life with grace and fortitude. The Stoics were not detached from the world. Rather, they engaged with it fully, understanding that true strength lies in resilience and adaptability. This mindset allows us to confront life's vicissitudes without being overwhelmed. Consider the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate, a central tenet of Stoic philosophy. Nietzsche later popularized this idea, but it originates with the Stoics. It encourages us to embrace everything that happens to us, whether perceived as good or bad, with a spirit of acceptance and love. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." This metaphor teaches us to transform every experience, even those that seem adverse, into fuel for our growth and enlightenment. By embracing our fate, we relinquish the futile struggle against the inevitable. We learn to see every obstacle as an opportunity, every setback as a lesson. This perspective empowers us to live fully and fearlessly, knowing that every moment is a chance to practice our virtues and refine our character. The Stoic practice of negative visualization also prepares us for life's uncertainties. By contemplating potential challenges and losses, we strengthen our resilience and appreciate what we have. Seneca advised, "He robs present ills of their power who has perceived their coming beforehand." By mentally rehearsing adversity, we can face real difficulties with greater equanimity and composure. Stoicism also teaches us the profound importance of purpose. When we have a clear sense of our life's mission, we are less likely to be swayed by comparison or external distractions. Our actions become aligned with our inner values, and we derive satisfaction from the pursuit of our goals. As Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Living with purpose requires introspection and self-awareness. We must regularly reflect on our values, our goals, and our progress. The Stoic practice of journaling is an invaluable tool in this process. By writing down our thoughts, experiences, and reflections, we gain clarity and insight. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations is a testament to the power of this practice, offering timeless wisdom that continues to inspire. In our journey towards self-mastery, we must also cultivate the Stoic virtue of temperance. This means exercising moderation and self-control in all aspects of life. By avoiding excess and maintaining balance, we protect ourselves from the turmoil of fluctuating desires and emotions. Seneca wisely noted, "No man is free who is a slave to the flesh." The practice of temperance extends to our thoughts and emotions. We must learn to observe our mental states without being carried away by them. This requires mindfulness and discipline, as well as a commitment to maintaining our inner calm. When we encounter stress or anxiety, we can remind ourselves of Epictetus's teaching. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The journey of Stoicism is not solitary. We are part of a larger community, and our actions impact those around us. The Stoics emphasize the importance of social duty and the interconnectedness of all people. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We are made for cooperation, like feet, like hands, like eyelids, like the rows of the upper and lower teeth." This understanding calls us to act with kindness, justice, and respect in our interactions with others. By contributing positively to our community, we find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. Our actions ripple outwards, inspiring and uplifting those around us. In this way, the Stoic path becomes a shared journey, one that enriches not only our own lives but the lives of others. As we continue to explore the wisdom of Stoicism, let us commit to living with integrity, courage, and compassion. Let us strive to embody the principles we have learned, not as abstract ideals, but as practical guides for daily living. By doing so, we create a life of profound meaning and inner peace, one that transcends the fleeting and superficial measures of success. In every moment, we have the power to choose our response, to shape our destiny, and to cultivate our virtues. Let us embrace this power not as a burden but as a gift. For in the practice of Stoicism, we find the path to true freedom and fulfillment, a path that leads us to the highest expression of our humanity. And so, we journey on together, steadfast and resolute, guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. In our hearts, we carry the words of Marcus Aurelius, who reminds us, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In our quest to be the best versions of ourselves, we must also acknowledge the role of fate and fortune, understanding that while we can control our actions and reactions, we cannot always control the outcomes. This acceptance is not a form of resignation, but a profound act of courage and wisdom. By acknowledging the limits of our power, we focus on what we can change, our inner world. The Stoics offer us tools to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. One such tool is the dichotomy of control, a concept elucidated by Epictetus. He teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not. Some things are up to us, and some things are not, he explains. Our thoughts, choices, and actions are within our control. External events, other people's actions, and the outcomes of our efforts are not. By focusing on our locus of control, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary worry and frustration. This Stoic principle is beautifully illustrated in the life of Admiral James Stockdale, a prisoner of war in Vietnam. Drawing on the wisdom of Epictetus, Stockdale maintained his inner strength and resilience despite the brutal conditions of captivity. He wrote, "I never lost faith in the end of the story. I never doubted not only that I would get out, but also that I would prevail in the end and turn the experience into the defining event of my life, which, in retrospect, I would not trade." His story exemplifies how Stoic principles can sustain us through the darkest of times. As we internalize these lessons, we realize the importance of self-reflection. The Stoics practiced nightly reviews, a habit where they would reflect on their actions, thoughts, and feelings of the day. Seneca advised, "Each day, we should call ourselves to an account. What bad habit have I put right today? Which fault did I take a stand against?" This practice not only fosters self-awareness, but also guides us towards continual improvement. In the tapestry of Stoicism, the thread of interconnectedness runs deep. The Stoics understood that we are part of a larger whole, that our actions impact others, and that we have a duty to contribute positively to society. This sense of duty is encapsulated in the concept of sympathia, the mutual interdependence of all things. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What injures the hive injures the bee." This reminds us that our well-being is linked to the well-being of others, and that we flourish when we support and uplift each other. Practicing Stoicism in our daily lives means embracing virtues not as abstract ideals, but as practical, actionable guides. Wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance become our compass, steering us through life's challenges and uncertainties. We learn to act with integrity, to face adversity with bravery, to treat others with fairness, and to maintain balance in all things. Our journey is also a reminder of the importance of mindfulness. By being present in each moment, we engage fully with life, appreciating its beauty and navigating its trials with clarity and poise. The Stoics remind us that life is fleeting and unpredictable. Therefore, we must cherish each moment and make the most of our time. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years, Marcus Aurelius urges us. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. As we continue on this path, we must also cultivate compassion, both for ourselves and others. Recognizing our shared humanity, we can approach others with empathy and understanding, knowing that everyone is fighting their own battles. This compassionate stance not only strengthens our relationships but also enriches our own lives, fostering a sense of connection and belonging. The Stoic journey is one of continual learning and growth. It is a path that challenges us to rise above our baser instincts, to cultivate our higher selves, and to live with purpose and meaning. It is not an easy path, but it is a rewarding one, leading to a life of profound fulfillment and inner peace. In the silence of our minds, we find the strength to face the world with courage and dignity. In the practice of our daily lives, we find the opportunity to embody the virtues we cherish. And in the embrace of our shared humanity, we find the compassion to uplift ourselves and others. Let us continue this journey with unwavering resolve, guided by the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Let us strive to be our best selves, not by comparing ourselves to others, but by cultivating the virtues that lie within us. In doing so, we create a life of meaning, purpose, and inner peace, a life that transcends the superficial measures of success and reaches for the true essence of what it means to be human. As we progress on this journey, we must remember that the Stoic path is not about perfection, but about progress. It is about striving daily to align our actions with our principles, to cultivate our inner virtues, and to find peace within ourselves. It is a path of continuous improvement, where each day is an opportunity to grow wiser, stronger, and more compassionate. In this pursuit, let us take to heart the words of Epictetus: "No great thing is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen." Our growth is a gradual process, one that requires patience, perseverance, and faith in the journey. The essence of Stoicism is not found in grand gestures or monumental achievements, but in the quiet, consistent practice of living with integrity and virtue. It is in the small, everyday actions where we demonstrate our commitment to our principles. Whether it is through acts of kindness, moments of self-control, or reflections of gratitude, we embody the Stoic spirit in our daily lives. In the face of life's challenges, we draw strength from the knowledge that we are not alone. We are part of a greater whole, connected by our shared humanity and the timeless wisdom of those who have walked this path before us. Their insights and experiences guide us, offering a beacon of light in times of darkness. As we embrace the Stoic philosophy, we learn to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace and resilience. We understand that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external circumstances, but from within. By focusing on what we can control, accepting what we cannot, and cultivating our inner virtues, we find a deep sense of peace and purpose. Let us conclude with a reflection on the enduring power of Stoicism. In a world that often values superficial success and fleeting pleasures, the Stoic path offers a profound alternative. It invites us to live with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, to find joy in the present moment, and to embrace our shared journey with compassion and understanding. So, as we continue on this path, let us carry with us the timeless words of Marcus Aurelius. "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Let us strive to cultivate thoughts that elevate, actions that inspire, and a spirit that remains unyielding in the face of life's trials. For in this lies the essence of Stoic wisdom and the key to a life of enduring fulfillment." Together, we walk this path, not as isolated individuals, but as a community bound by our shared pursuit of virtue and inner peace. And in this journey we find not only our own strength and serenity, but also the power to uplift and inspire others. Let us be beacons of Stoic virtue, guiding ourselves and others towards a life of true meaning and lasting contentment. In the end, the Stoic path is a journey of the soul, a quest for inner harmony that transcends the noise of the external world. It is a journey that each of us undertakes, step by step, moment by moment, guided by the timeless wisdom of those who came before us. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, kindly use the like button, subscribe, and forward this video to someone who might find it useful. May we walk this path with courage, wisdom, and compassion, and may we find in it the true essence of our humanity and the ultimate fulfillment of our deepest aspirations.